Audio's good. I think audio is good here. Yes, it is. Okay. Just close this up. I'm just gonna check the live feed of everything. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all of those things. Anybody on TikTok, I appreciate you for being here. But let's just see what's happening here. All right, we got 4 people here. 2 likes. Thank you guys for being here, being a part of this. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Fishing in Cali. First, think you might be second, but you're second and third. So, how's everybody doing today? Gonna be talking about, obviously Loopring. Talk about Shiba. We're gonna talk about Litecoin. We're gonna talk about a lot of things, a lot of different cryptocurrencies, and also, talk about some stocks. The stock market was not great yesterday for a lot of people. For me, I had to climb my way out of a little bit of a hole when it came to my day trading, but we're doing okay. It's better to make the trades and get the experience than it is to sit on the sidelines and not do it, because there's been a number of days to where I haven't done anything, and I just sat on the sidelines, and that's not good because I'm not getting any experience. I don't know how the market um Loopring at $1.12. It's up to $3.11. But yeah, I usually there's a lot of times where I may sit on the sidelines, and it's better to uh make the trades than not. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. It was definitely a weird situation yesterday. Let me go ahead and show my screen. Hopefully I'm showing it here. Can't tell. Yeah, there we go. It was definitely a weird day yesterday when it came to stocks. I was just trying to go through some options to see what they did have on a ride, but good thing SOS is up 5%. I'm happy about that. But it was down 30% yesterday, and that was one that really hit me hard. Obviously, AMC didn't really do well at all. Down 4% yesterday, and it's down another 1%, but it was down 4% last night, so that sucked. Roblox, everything made a horrible move yesterday. Ride is up this morning. I have a call option for Ride, but that's a kind of way out of the money call option. So we'll see how that one plays out, if it does play out the right way. Because the last time that I made a move in Ride was I sold my Ride at $14, and made a decent amount of money, but I sold just at the right time. And then I made I think I made like one day trade, which actually went against me because it was falling down at the time. So yeah. But good morning. Good morning, everybody. Total Loopring. Yes, that's exactly the idea. People are going to look at it the same way they do for like GameStop. And when they do that, you obviously see the same mentality. You see the price end up increasing. You see the hold time go up, which is something that I want to check out. Let's see if that hold time will go up. And we will look at that in a little bit. Thank you for the one viewer that's over on Twitch, the 36 people that are over on YouTube, and the 6 people that are on TikTok. What's up with the market yesterday? The market was just falling. I don't have any concrete evidence as to why it was falling that way. But usually in that case, especially when retail traders are heavy in the market, you're going to see a lot of institutions, hedge funds, big money that decide to move money in different places. And when they do that, that's when you're going to see the market fall back quite a bit. Because if you see everything fall back, obviously it's something big that's affecting it. It's not just retail traders. Because like say I'm a retail trader, I'm in multiple places. Was I making moves yesterday? No. Was well, besides day trading, was anybody else that's a retail trader besides like day traders and swing traders, were they making moves yesterday? Very small amounts of moves, like it's a very small amount of shares. You would see institutions that move a massive amount of shares that swing the market that way. So obviously there was some big money that was being moved, and it was just not being moved in the right direction. Thoughts on ACH and Chainlink? I have ACH. I do like ACH. It has uh, let's see. Let's go to my account here. So I hold 10,000 ACH. I actually bought in at 10 cents. So I bought in at close to the high, which is something I don't ever like to do, especially if it's just one buy. So I'm down about $100 on ACH because I do believe in where it can go. It's just going to take its time to get there. So when all altcoins start to run, I think this will definitely make its move, but we have to see what the full potential of it is and where I think it's actually going to go short term within that altcoin move. So ACH is currently down 2%. It's down to about 9 cents right now. It has 3.4 billion circulating supply, which is low. So you're seeing a $311 million market cap. Like I said, it's a low point, and once you start to see altcoins run, you'll see a lot of the time, instead of the average in the top 100 being 1 to 10 billion-dollar market cap, you're going to see the average across the board, being 1 to 10 billion-dollar, market cap. And that's where you'll see the top 100 increase that level. So it's probably going to be somewhere around maybe 7 to 14 or 10 to 20 billion of an average in the top 100 or so. So I can tell you that this is at a low point when it comes to the market cap, and you can see the typical hold time is actually up, and the circulating supply is low. So the potential of this is pretty high to definitely get to a level of, if you're looking for that simple level of $1, you're looking for that simple level of $2 or whatever. It's not unheard of for a position that has $3.4 billion or billion supply to get up to that $1 range. So short term, I would probably say look for something, probably a resistance if it is going to get up to that level of 75, 80 cents before it does get to $1. But either way, you're going to be making a decent amount from there wherever you did invest. If you invested back here when it was 5 cents or even further back. Love you, Matt, but shut up and open Shiv. uh, I don't know if that's the way we talk or in this chat, but it's okay. Right now Shib is making a move, so Shib is up 5% today. Like I said, for Shib, I think it's more of a long-term play. If I'm well, when I make a decision in this position, I'm gonna have to go on to something. When I make a decision, into getting into one of these positions, it's always to an effect to where I'm like, is this going to be a long term, right, or a short term play? I think that Shiba Inu, it still needs a lot in order to see that grow. I know a lot of people are waiting for different levels of 0.00006 or 7 or 8, or even get to a point where it's 0.0001. Just know that it's very tough to see that movement above where it was at its high, because the circulating supply has risen since that high. So just be aware of that. Why is that most crypto goes up when America when when America is sleeping, and then starts to sink when everyone lands free. So I don't know the reason to that, but it seems that most of crypto does end up making its move around 4 a.m. That's where we see a lot of the impact to the crypto market, or certain positions, certain coins, and it's weird, but it makes it, I guess, more predictable. It's just the fact that a lot of people are not awake at that time. You have to wake up at 4 a.m. to check to see if things are blowing, and then you can get out of that position or do whatever you want. But since it's 24 hours, I wouldn't complain about it. To find any type of consistency within 24 hours is a good thing. But it seems like, yeah, it's every time that we are sleeping that things start to really blow up. You know, so 12 a.m. we see this increasing here. So yeah, a not financial advisor. You think? Not financial advice. You think it's wise to invest 20K into crypto? Do I think it's wise to invest 20K into crypto? Yes. The reason why is because it's definitely it's definitely something that can move better than the stock market, and two, it's going to be something that you can access at any time of the day. Instead of putting it into the stock market, which can gap down. You saw what happened with everything yesterday, and that can happen anytime. Um, if you put money into the stock market, yes, you can put it into index funds, mutual funds, things that move slower, ETFs, all of that stuff. That's great. But your more risky plays may end up being a lot more risky in the stock market when you can't access it. If you have it in the crypto market, it's 24/7. You can access it whenever you want to. If you see that things are falling down, then go ahead and get out of that position. You know what I mean? So I think it is um, I think it is valuable to put money into the crypto market. I'm not saying put everything in the crypto market. As you can see, I have, well, it was at 56,000. I have 45,000 into the short-term stocks. I have, about 31,000 into the crypto game. So yeah, that's where that is. So I'm splitting it, right? And then I obviously have my long-term investments, which are a large majority of my investments, but you can still see a big piece when it comes to the short-term game. It comes to the stock market and crypto market. I'm putting it in certain places, splitting it sort of. I would say 50-50, but I grew my crypto account by a lot, and I usually only keep about 35,000 into the stock market. But since AMC is making a move, obviously, well, it's not making a move now, but AMC, I'm holding there. That's obviously taking, making it increase. Let's see. So easy to buy and sell crypto. I can't believe how much I made yesterday and profits. It is horrendous how small this text is. Everywhere the text is just ridiculously small. Like TikTok, it's super small. When do you think AMC will rocket? I think we'll see some big moves by the end of the year, but that really all depends either what hedge fund's mindset is, if they're going to get bailed out, or if they're just going to give up, which most likely they're going to double down, triple down, quadruple down, do as much as they can in order to create a bunch of negativity in the stock market, or signs that the stock market will fall if they get out of the markets, which that may have been sort of a little bit of a sign, like, hey, the stock market will fall if I even make a 10% move, out of our positions, out of our assets. So if they get bailed out, then it'll happen sooner rather than later. But if it it may take another year, another 2 years. You never really know exactly how long this is exactly going to play out, because I mean, they have to give up. It's whatever they have to do. Like, we're holding, we're doing our job, and they keep shorting. So it's going to take time. Uh, Easy to make yesterday profits and lost on stocks. My buddy looked at it and said, "What the fuck, Bart?" Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, I was making money on cryptocurrency as well. Let me actually go back. I was making money on cryptocurrency as well yesterday, seeing a bunch of things move up, and I put more money into Loopring. I saw Harvest Finance did come back, which like I said, if this ends up making a move, I have a smooth 30 now. So I did buy in a little bit more, but it was a very small amount. It was like point two. Yeah, point two Harvest Finance to get to an even 30. But like I said, if this ends up coming back to under 100, I will buy more, maybe $1,000 more. If this comes back to below 50, I will buy more. It's just something that it does have full capability of growing a lot. So thank you for following E ERV Jack. Appreciate it. Is Shiba in a complete breakout now? I think Matthew. Is Shiba in a complete breakout now? One, I would have to look at you know, easy details. Is it in a breakout? It definitely is in an upward trend. You can see that it is up 12%, 13%. So people are buying into it right now. You can see the popularity volume is up, which is a good thing. So yes, I would say it's breaking out right now. You're seeing it break some recent highs of 0.0004, getting up to 0.005, 0.0006, breaking 0.007, well, you know what I mean, 0.00057. So yeah, we're breaking all of these levels, and it definitely is in a an upward trend right now. You can see here as it hits its low, maybe having a bounce of a newer low that it is creating, creating a higher high, higher low, maybe another higher high, a higher low up there, and see that consistent growth up to 0.00006. But yes. Damn, you keep getting lagged. Yeah, there's a lot of comments that are coming through. Squeeze will happen today. Is that what y'all would like Matt to say? Just kidding. I'm sure they would like me to say that. The squeeze is going to happen today. I'll change the title. It's going to happen today. Don't cut that. Do not cut that and put that on like a YouTube short or something. I don't believe it's going to happen today. I mean, it could happen any day, literally any day. Do you do jazz me? I've looked into it. I haven't invested in it. I was looking at it, and when it was up to 27, I think I saw that this was going to come back, and it did end up coming back. Let me look at a month. It did end up coming back. I think it was up to 27 at the time. It was falling back down. I can't remember exactly where it was, somewhere around here, and then started to fall. And we're looking at consolidation right now. The volume is down. You're seeing trading activity on the buy side, so people are buying it. But is this the level? It looks like it resisted multiple times down here at this 20-cent level. But I did buy in, or sorry, I didn't buy in. I was thinking about buying in when it got down to this 20-cent level, which would have given me a decent increase up to 25 cents. But no way do I want to just accept 25 cents. It has 4.8 billion in circulating supply, which is low. The market cap is around 1 billion, which, like I said, 1 to 10 billion is around that average that I look for. And you can see growth within there, especially something that's not as popular, that's 58th on the list. So did I invest into it? No, I didn't. I feel like right now I'm, over diversified when it comes to my positions. So I want to, wait it out and see what does blow for me. And then I can pull out of those positions, put it into other ones, and, going about my day. But that's what I think about jazz me. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Invest in big busy coin, big buzzy coin. I don't know. Sure. Thank you for following Valkyran. Where's Litecoin going? I think in the near future, Litecoin's going to get back to that $500 mark. And people said that they didn't believe that this would pull or push up past where it was. I think it was like 275, 270, and it hit like 280. I don't really know the high that it actually hit. Let's check what the actual high is. I know this Coinbase doesn't really give you a ton of crazy details. So yeah, it hit 302. It broke $3. recently. It broke $3 yesterday. Did fall back down after breaking $3 down to a low level here of 250 before increasing back up to a high level of 270 and now down to about 264. So where do I see this going short term? Easily to break 500. We want to see it break 500 before we can see anything else, any other growth. So that's my thoughts there for Litecoin. But it's one of those ones that's probably more stable than anything else. When SHIB holds of previous highs, I'll call it a breakout. True. True. That's the issue that we're dealing with is can it get up to those levels? If it can get up to those levels, with the amount of popularity and trading activity that we do have, then we can basically say, yes, this is definitely in a breakout. And it confirms that obviously with the increased circulating supply that we can get up to those levels. So it's good to be able to have that confirmation. What's going on with Loopring? I haven't talked about Loopring yet. That's why we're here, right? Loopring currently at $3.06, right? It was at a high of $3.92, is starting to fall back all the way down to a level of $3.93. It looks like we might see consolidation around $3, and that might be where we hold strong, for the next however many hours. We might see this really take off out of nowhere because this is one of those coins that people are holding. Again, the typical hold time is 7 days. It hasn't been on Coinbase for a long time. And we all know that this has a full capability of, growing as people continue to invest into it. I bought 200 more yesterday and currently hold about 500. I hold 500 exactly. And I will continue to buy more. I just want to see this break below $3. And I don't know if we'll ever see $1.50 or below $2 again. I think, this start to it is really, we're looking for an entry point that's below $3, and then we'll see that grow up to $5, and we'll look for an entry point that's below probably $4 after that. So Loopring, I'm really happy, really excited for what will happen. You think Robinhood has a chance of declaring bankruptcy before, after this? I didn't even know that they were looking to declare bankruptcy. Why would Robinhood declare bankruptcy? Why would Robinhood? Are you talking about the squeeze and uh getting bailed out? Because Robinhood's not the one that would get bailed out. It would be uh hedge funds. It would be Citadel and any institutions that's shorting it, like maybe big banks, which we did see that Bank of America was shorting the position. Yeah, I don't see anything on Robinhood. Yeah, I don't see anything on that. I don't know if that's what you mean when you say that. If you're talking about like the hedge funds getting bailed out, banks getting bailed out. Guys, I'm going to close this up to members only. It'll help me read the chats a lot better and get to everything, especially with things coming from all across the board, from TikTok, from YouTube, from all of these. So if you guys want to join as a member, yeah, it's only 99 cents. I make it cheap so that everyone can be a part of this, or a lot of people can be a part of it, but not as many people as we already had. Let's see. Thank you for the follow, Sir Kai. Let's go. Said good. I got 300 LRC. Should I sell off or hold? I'm not going to tell you what to do. because this is not financial advice. Everything that I say is merely just my opinion. You make the decision, because the most difficult part of investing, and I'll say this time and time again, the most difficult part of investing is selling the position. So if you have to ask, or you want to ask when you should sell or hold or anything like that, that's not going to make you a successful trader or investor, because you need to be able to make that decision. Because if I'm not here at that time of you investing into a position or getting to its all-time highs, I you're not going to be able to get that second opinion, or that person to say, should I sell, or you should sell it, or whatever like that. Uh, that's not that's not what you want. You want to be able to make that decision for yourself. And again, like I said, the hardest part of investing is getting out of the position. And you may not agree with me. Some people may not agree with me, but once you start investing and you see that you're not making the amount of profits that you wanted to make, or it's not as easy as you thought, because you saw, let's say, Harvest Finance, let's go back to this. You saw Loopring, let's say Loopring's at a high of 319. Well, it seems easy to say, oh, I'm going to invest in 296 and get out at 319. Well, how did you know it was going to be at 296? How did you know to invest at 296? Did you think it was going to go a little bit lower from this downward movement from $3 down to 296? Were you going to invest there? Well, if you actually make that move to invest, then great. But now, how do you know that that's the peak point? How do you know that it was going to be 319, that it was going to be the peak point there? Well, it's very difficult to make that move and determine where the actual peak is. There's a number of times where I do not sell even close to the peak. And it seems like, oh, you're getting out too early. No, I'm making the right decision, because I don't know where the peak is. And there's a lot of times where I will pull out partial coins or shares, and then find closer and closer to the peak. And if I make a decision where I pull out some and it pulls back, well, I made a great decision, because I pulled out some. Now I can put that back in at the low. So again, you probably want to make that decision for yourself. Sens is trending. It's starting to push. Let's look at Sens. All right, is this a cryptocurrency? Yes, it is starting to push. It's up 4%. Just a little bit. It's up 4% today. I'll have to look into this for a day trade. Let's see what the movement is. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into this for like a day trade. The movement is about a dollar. I can probably get 10 cents of a move out of it in a positive direction, and buy about 1,000. And if I do that, then I'll gain about $100. So I'm looking to gain $100 a day. I had one bad day this week, and almost had a bad day yesterday, but came back and made a little bit of money out of it. People in the Discord group know I share my portfolios in the Discord group. EU is banning paying for order flow. Many feel the US will follow them. Well, I hope the US follows them, but I'm not so sure that they will. The reason being is because the US likes to be, when it comes to when it comes to money, they like to be different. Let's classify it as that. I think Hedges hope will sell shares to buy Christmas presents. Problem for them is that apes will get tax returns soon and likely buy more. Yeah, I mean, I just hope that in the future we don't see any type of issue with unrealized gains for us. But if that stays for the billionaires and millionaires, I'm all happy. It's great with me. Guys, we have 284 people here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, get me up to 100 likes. That would be amazing. Thank you for the roses. A Sade. A Sade. Sure. Hopefully that's good. I'm saying that right. I don't know, but thank you for the roses. I really appreciate it. I put 1,500 into Shiba. That's good. If you truly believe in where that can go, it's great to be able to see or put that much money into it. If you put it in at the beginning, so let's say somewhere, not absolutely at the beginning, but if you put it in at August, obviously that would be a massive amount that you would have right now. But It's for me, I can't really justify putting in that much money into a position. The reason being is because I'm looking for a long-term push out of this. I'm holding this for a long period of time. I'm not letting it go. I'm not going to say, oh, tomorrow I give up on this position. No, I put in $270. It now has grown to about $600, I believe. I think it was $600. Well, it grew a little bit higher, but I burned some off. Um, let's go back here, back to the portfolio. Let's look at the SHIB. So yeah, it grew to about 557, and I'm happy with what I have. I would love to even hold just 1 million. If I sacrificed, um, I don't know, 90% of it or 80% of it, whatever, kept basically 1 million Shiba coins in there, and everybody else did the same. If that was the case, uh, one, I would have a lot because this would be able to get to a level of a penny or a dollar. And when it does get to that level of a dollar, that's $1 million that you would gain off of Shiba Inu. And that's just me putting it in there for the long haul. And this could be anything. Any of these cryptocurrencies that we look at can be anything by 5 years from now or 10 years from now. This is what's fun about crypto. When you look at the stock market, it's a different story. It's built off of a business. It's built off of the financial statements, how the business is performing, the sector, what people value it as. But now we're looking at the crypto market, and you see it as a lot bigger of a market, in my opinion. It's something that's currencies. You use it to spend or buy things with if you wanted to. People hold it, gain interest from it, treat it like it's a mutual fund or an index fund, but it doesn't have businesses. It doesn't have the business tied to it. It may have businesses that you can use that cryptocurrency at, but it doesn't have a business that you have to worry about inventory. You have to worry about, cash flows. You have to worry about all these other things with cryptocurrency or with stocks that you don't have to worry with cryptocurrency. And these can be anything. It can be just like a Bitcoin. Bitcoin was at what, $2,000 at one point, and this grew to what, 67K? What is it at now? 67, 66K, 65K, right? It grew to a really high level. Any of these could be the same way. Any of these can grow to a level to where it's just insane growth. So if you hold for a long period of time, it could be a lot bigger. All right, thank you, Tyler. Tyler for I was gonna say becoming a member, but for following, I appreciate that. Um, Matt, can you check SoFi? I did look at SoFi this morning, and I'm upset with SoFi. The reason why I'm upset with SoFi is because I put in some call options a while back when it was $19, and that would have been for 2 years. It was for January 2023, and I'm just freaking upset with it because it's up to $23 or almost $24, which means that I would have made a decent amount of money on that call option. And that's in the short term. Now, I would have sold that in the short term. I wouldn't have, made any type of move, or I wouldn't have, held on to it for a long period of time. Then I would have, I was looking for any type of move like $1, $2, $3, $5. Obviously, that would have been great. But you could see here that it was close to that peak point, at $25. So if you're looking at buying in right now, it's definitely tough. I wouldn't make that move because you're getting closer to the point of resistance. It resisted at $24 before, and it looks like it might find a way to resist again. It could also break through, and if it breaks through, then you have a different scenario in your hands, right? But right now, I'm looking at it at its peak point, and I was basically saying, all right, this is probably going to come back. But 19, when I was down here, looked like it was going to bounce. That's exactly when I wanted to make that move. It would have been 2 call options, and they didn't fill my call options. So it just didn't go through, and that pissed me off. Did you buy any coin or Rivian, Rivi, Rivian, Matt? No, no, I didn't. I bought coin for a quick day trade, and that's pretty much it. So I didn't buy any right now. I think right now it's closer to the peak than it is the bottom. So I wouldn't make that move unless it was a quick day trade or swing trade. Most likely just a day trade. I don't want to chance it with coin and how it did fall really fast before. So no, I didn't buy any more coin, but I will treat it like it's a solid mover for a day trade, because it is, and I've made money from it already. So I want to continue to make money from it. Does anyone like Matt's hat? He's going gangster. No, this is just a Scully. It's cold down here in this basement. You can see here I have a blanket too. I have a blanket because I am freezing. Can I stop playing the burn video on loop? Is it even helping? I mean, at this point, I thought it would help a lot more. Like, people would play it a lot and watch the video and burn off Shiba. But if we got to 1 million views on it, it would have burned off a ton of Shiba. If we got to 10 million views, it would have burned off a ton of Shiba. There are people that watch so many videos out there, and I mean, they can't watch. I mean, it doesn't go out to everybody, I guess. That's what sucks. So yes, I guess you can stop right now. Whatever views that it gains, and I'm looking for a low point to invest the money and burn the money, or burn the coins off. But right now we have like $120 that we're going to be burning off, which is basically, like, it's not nothing, but it is a low amount compared to what the total amount is, or total circulating supply. So it's whatever. Yeah, I would say you don't have to watch it on repeat. You never had to watch it on repeat. I just wanted to see if it went out to everybody, millions of people. That $120 is all me. It might be. It might be. But yeah, I'm cold. What video? So I have a video on YouTube that I get revenue from, and when I get revenue from it, I take that revenue and I'm burning off Shiba coins. But it doesn't seem like, it's going out to enough people. So I don't want to sit here and, tell people, hey, go watch that video, and, maybe we can burn off, if you get an extra 10 views, maybe we can burn off cents. If we get thousands of views, obviously that's like $10 per like 1,000 views. It's close to that. But it's not getting to that point. It's at 6,000 views, I think, and the other one is at like 1,000. So we got a good, like I said, $120 that we're going to be burning off. But I want to burn off so much more, and I thought that would be a great concept throughout the year to burn off more. And if we can find a way to push these videos to everyone, maybe a Shiba Reddit forum or something, to basically say, look, as much as we want this to get to a certain level, this is a way we can get it to a certain level on like a Reddit forum, or even I guess you probably don't want to do it on the Shiba Twitter, because they don't want it to burn. I don't think they want it to burn, but a lot of other people do. Thoughts on Elon and what him selling his Tesla shares? I'm not a fan of it, but obviously, with, I guess, getting taxed on unrealized gains, that makes sense. Or even the thought of getting taxed on unrealized gains, kind of have to. The right time to exit the crypto market. I don't. Is it the right time to exit the crypto market? For altcoins, I think they're just getting started. I really do think they're just getting started when it comes to altcoins. And a lot of other people may think, differently. But we've seen Bitcoin run, we've seen Ethereum run, and we haven't even seen the full runs of those two. We've started to see Litecoin run a little bit. We're seeing other coins start to run, but when the crypto market really starts to push, you're going to see this thing make a huge move. And then eventually you'll see a fall again. That's just how the crypto market works, how the markets work. But I don't think it's time that you pull out of positions. I think a lot of people are really just getting started into crypto. What's your top holding when it comes to stock? When it comes to stocks, my most that I'm holding is AMC, and then SOS, Yeah, and SOS is just not doing well for me. When it comes to crypto, though, the most that I'm holding is Farmcoin. Uh, Harvest Finance, I'm holding 4,663. Gitcoin, I'm holding 3,754. Litecoin, I'm holding $2,000 worth. That's only because of the rise. And Loopring is fourth on the list at $1,560. So holding the most into Harvest Finance at I believe, a low cost basis or a lower cost basis of $200. Currently, it's at $155. And like I said, with this position, if this goes a lot lower, $100, $50, I'm buying a lot more. I mean, a lot more. I don't care really what the cost basis is. I care what the future value of this will be, because holding 30 and this getting to $300 is big. Holding 30 and this getting to $1,000 or $3,000 is huge, right? So I'm all for it. I thought it was gonna wait. Oh, quant. I do hold quant. I have 2 quant. Why Harvest? One, it has a low circulating supply of 600K. It does have popularity. It's on Coinbase, and you're able to stake it. So people are holding the position, and I like positions that can move very quickly. And Harvest Finance is one of those. If I look at Harvest Finance, I don't know if you're watching on YouTube, but if you are watching on YouTube or Twitch, you can see this. Jeffrey, sorry, thank you for becoming a member. I didn't say that, and I appreciate you for becoming a member. Just give me a second. Let me just answer this question, and we'll get to all the stuff on you. Let me see. Farmcoin. It has 635,000 circulating supply. And if you actually look at this detail from a year ago, you can see how fast this does rise to about 400, 300. It does settle around some of those areas of 400 or 300. And you just seeing levels like that and holding 30 or holding 40 is going to get you a decent gain out of it. So that's why I'm looking into this, and the potential is a lot higher than where it actually shows. The potential could be up into the thousands. Right now, it has a $98 million market cap. $98 million. That means that even just doubling that market cap to $200 will get you to a $300 price range. 10 times, 10xing that, you would see that at 1,500. And that's just looking at a $1 billion market cap. Just a $1 billion market cap. What coin are you talking about? I'm talking about Harvest Finance. I'm new to crypto. Please, can you explain to me what is the best cheap coin to buy with potential? The best cheap coin to buy with potential. I know Anchor is cheap. You probably want to wait for a little bit of a pullback. It's been holding at 12 cents, but that's pretty good. I don't know what your definition of cheap is, but if you're looking for something that's less than, let's say, $5, I like Loopring at less than $5. Probably wait for a little bit of a pullback to $3, but it is at 316. If you don't want to wait for that pullback, it's something that could be a lot bigger in the near future, and then will be a lot bigger in the distant future. So that's definitely a coin there. A cheaper coin, I think Grill is not a bad option. I did buy into that. That's not a bad option, but you probably want to wait a little bit for a pullback there. A nice cheap coin. So I have a coin here that I like to get into, but it's not on Coinbase. Let me see. Go to my wallet. Yeah, so I have a coin here that's not on Coinbase, but it is making decent moves, and that is PI, right? Elaine, this is on Gate.io. I like this move. I put in about $200 into this, a little over $200, I think, and it's at $581. So this is at about 2 cents, just about 2 cents, and I think this will make a move once it does get added to Coinbase, and that's why I believe that can make an easy move, and it's only 2 cents, right? It's not something that you have to break the bank on, but that's what I would look at. There's another coin here, Polymath is great. I think that's a little bit on the higher side for recent history, but the overall look of this, I mean, the circulating supply is in the millions, so this is definitely a go for me at least. And we'll see where this ends up going to. If it goes to $10 or if it goes to $100, that will be phenomenal. Thank you for following me. Ooh, that is Mark. Let's just say Mark because I can't see the rest of it. Sergio, thank you for following. Good morning, Mark. What's the name, please? The name of Polymath? If you're looking for, oh wait, or if you're talking about this position, PLIAN, PI, Coin. You can only find it on Gate.io. I think you can only find it on Gate.io. I think you can find it on other platforms. Let's look at it. I just get it on Gate.io because that's where I get a lot of my, yeah, that's really the only place you really want to go and search for it. But if you're looking for something easy that's just on Coinbase or Coinbase Pro, I would say go with Loopring, LRC. That's a good play. Polymath is a cheap play. Cardano is also a pretty cheap play. Krill is a cheap play, but if you're looking for things in the cents, I mean, it just depends what you define as cheap. I've done most of my holdings yesterday, and I'm dumping crypto today. I just want more liquidity so I can buy more AMC and 2 other stocks. Well, that's amazing. I mean, you make your moves. If you want to buy a lot more AMC, if you want to buy a lot more any other stock, and I'm not gonna hold you back and say that you should probably hold off. Like, I'm not gonna say that. Make your move, whatever's best for you. We have 315 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, and it helps out the channel. Get me to 200 likes. Remember, that's my goal. Yesterday we got to 200 likes. I would like to get to 250 today, and we got about 12 minutes to get there. So I don't know if we will, but if we can, it would be great. The screen is Hint any good? So I looked into Hint previously, which is Helium. I can't get it on Coinbase. Is it good? It does have a 101 million circulating supply. That's very low. At $50, that's very low. And it obviously has the volume, 50% increase in volume, which is 157 million. I believe you can only, like, you can't buy it. I believe you can only mine it, right? You can trade for it, I think, but I think you can only mine it. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But with the growth that this does have, yes. I mean, it's constant growth, and I think that's probably because you really can only mine it, right? Am I wrong by saying that? I now have 14 LRC. See you around, suckers. That's funny. S Best, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Frank, also thank you for becoming a member. Means a lot. We got 3 new members today. 131 likes. All in, or stick trading. Wait. Stick trading lingo. All in. Stock trading lingo. Okay, got you. Yeah, thank you for becoming a member. See. Second to answer the question. Is Doge dead, or will there be a resurgence? I think we will see a little bit of a push, right? Up to close to previous highs. I don't know if we will get to those levels, just because not because we're losing popularity, even though that might be a strong point. We are losing a little bit of popularity to other coins that are out there, but just because the the circulating supply keeps going up every single day that we're looking at this coin. It's 5.2 billion every single year. Now, even though that's not necessarily going to kill it, it does create a little bit of like a natural like inflation on the coin. So it just dilutes the price of the coin every single year. So are we going to see this increase? Yes, we'll see it increase, but we'll probably see it settle, let's say somewhere around that 30 to 40 cent range after it does increase and then pull back again. So it's not something that I see. It can go to $1. It should be at $1. It should be holding at $1 and get um, some sort of an inflation on the coin as it is at $1, decrease down to about 90 cents, increase to 95. It should be hovering around those areas and then slowly deplete on that the price of it. So I would say yes, we are going to see a little bit of an increase, but I don't think it's going to be to the level that everybody hopes that it is because a lot of attention is going elsewhere. Boy, all your family members are really coming through and all your family members are really coming through and joining. I no, I don't think so. I don't suggest people follow what I do. Money on under the poorhouse. So yeah, I think that's true. A lot of people shouldn't just take what I say as advice or what anybody else says as advice. You know, make your own moves. If I look at a position and say this is a good position, it's a second opinion. You obviously want to do a little bit more research and then get into the position whenever you feel is necessary to get into. Um, I have a different strategy than you have. So when I say a position is good, it doesn't mean that I'm going to get into it right now. It means that I may end up waiting for a little bit of a pullback and get into it at a right position. But I'm not going to say, oh, it's a great buy like right now, buy it right now. Like I'm not going to say that. I'll say that it looks like if you're looking for a longer term position, it could be a good buy at that moment. Thank you for wow, we're getting a lot of people following. Thank you for following DCL. Sylvia. Sil- I cannot see that. I'm sorry, but thank you for following. What are your thoughts on the Kai? Haven't looked into it. Kai, not a thing. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, got you. Uh, I I can't say that I like it. One the only thing that I don't like about it is the max supply. So, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 100 quadrillion coins. Yes, it has room to grow with all of these zeros, and you can make some money from it. But it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. It really is. I'd rather go for things that have a low circulating supply than have a high circulating supply and or at a low price because I can't even tell if this is a low price because I would have to do the calculation based on what I believe the circulating supply is, and then I'll be able to see what the market cap actually is on this price. So right now, not really a fan because I don't know what the market cap is, but you could see a decent increase from it. Anthony, thank you for becoming a member. Fourth new member today. Yes, we have 4 new members today. Thank you for being a part of this. We are at 312 viewers. Guys, I want to get to my goal of 200 likes. We have about 5 minutes to get there. I bought IOTX on Coinbase for uh, points and points for 50 pounds. I don't know. And after the transaction, it was sold at 0.9 points. And the highest the coin is 0.18. That's interesting. Um, that's very interesting. Not sure what to make of that, but it's very interesting. Hi, just joined. I know how to contact you regarding partnership with token. Um, I probably won't. The only time I would do a partnership with a token is if it was mine. We're getting a lot of members right now. Wow, thank you everybody for becoming a member right now. I mean, we're getting closer to the end of the stream. But you can, I guess you can contact me directly through Discord, but I'll look into it. I don't know if I will ever do like a partnership with an outside coin, just because I like to remain transparent and give my honest opinion and honest thoughts on things. So I don't want to do that if it's going to be something that I will not like, because then you will not like it. So what can I do? I spend 106 pounds, and then it gave me 55 on my account. Hmm. That's interesting. You bought it on Coinbase for 15 after transaction was sold to me at 20 at 2 cents. The highest the coin has gone is 18. I don't know. I've never heard of that. If you're doing it on one platform, I'd never heard of that. If you were looking at it on two different platforms, then I can say yes, because a lot of times you'll see a difference in some of those platforms. But I don't. That's weird. That's very weird. I don't know. That's something I don't know about. I'll have to put my hands in the air and say I really don't know about it. I've never seen it. I've never heard about it. On one platform, on Coinbase, I've never had that issue. Is Shiba in an upward trend again? I haven't looked at it, but we can take a look really quick. Again, I think right now it's definitely in an upward trend, especially breaking this high here of 54. Definitely is in an upward trend. Now, will it hold that trend? Is it something that's insanely strong? I can't say that it is. You are creating higher highs and higher, or just higher highs, really, a higher low, I guess. But yeah, it is in an upward trend. We want to see it break 5.7, 5.6, or 5.8, and hopefully break 6. But yes, it is an upward trend. Chris, thank you for becoming a member. Jason, thank you for becoming a member. Sir Tech Budget, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Damn, look at all the new members today. What's going on? 7 new members. Yes, that's amazing. How do I join Discord? So the Discord group is in the description. It's the first link in the description. You have to join one of the levels of Patreon in order to get access to the Discord group. And there are a lot of other videos on Patreon as well. If you want to learn how to day trade, you want to learn about different positions that are coming new on Coinbase and what I think about them, you get that information as well in some of those levels. But yeah, go to the link in the description. Should be one of the first links. All these new members is a sign from up above. Listen to that advice. I don't have advice. I don't have advice at all. Everything is merely just my opinion. So we did have a bunch of new members today, 7 new members. That is phenomenal. Definitely going to be able to go into my workday and be excited about, making videos and seeing how the market works, because we have a bunch of new members today. And hopefully we can see LRC make a huge move today as well. But yeah, guys, we're about to get out of here. Make sure you guys hit the like button on this video, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos just like this one, more streams about Loopring, about Shiba, about crypto in general, also about stocks as well, because I love to trade stocks. But yeah, really betting on LRC, Matt. I don't think I'm betting on it. I like the position, and I'm kind of betting on, the only thing I'm betting on is the connection to GameStop. If that turns out to not be a thing, it could be pretty bad. So guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also check out some of my other channels. If you guys want reaction videos and all that other stuff, go over to those channels and check that out. But everyone have a good day. Good luck with any trades that you make in the stock market or the crypto market. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.